Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the field.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters, and they both possess a similar height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, KHAMZAT for CHIMAEV. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A kickboxer holding a professional record of 18 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Leon Rocky Edwards. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
You ready? You ready?
Well, what a splash the UFC makes every time we come to the United Kingdom. If you want to see the UFC live in London, you better buy tickets within 5 minutes of them going on sale, and you're going to be outside.
You're going to be standing outside hoping to be inside the arena. All the way back to UFC 75 champion versus champion. Rampage versus Dan Henderson. The UFC has brought fights that have blown the roof off the O2 Arena.
Oh, big knee!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet now. Trying to find a home for that right hand. Edwards gets caught with that punch. And potentially a critical takedown here. Back to his feet. Right hand upstairs. Beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're going to start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in this game.
Absolutely. And the reason you don't know his name is because he's more of a quiet guy. He's very reserved. He used to be at 8 for months, and you barely knew that Rock.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside to a high cross. Oh, takes it for a ride. What takedown.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Armbar's been isolated, but he picks him up and slams him down.
He lifted him through the air, slammed him on his back, and moved right into side control to get out of danger.
Beautiful job to not just turn defense into offense, but also to end up in a dominant position.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
And he comes through with a big knee. Combinations here. Oh, could be in trouble after that knee to the head. Oh! Shot is blocked there by Edwards. I've seen a power tie now. Edwards gets the tie clinch here. The horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Second round underway.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Straight right. Oh! Back to the feet.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, big knee. Beautiful knee.
In the clinch. Big body punch, digging his entire hip into every single strike.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Lands the overhand right. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's going to throw back.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this one. Don't finish this fight.
Working on a guillotine.
Watch guillotine.
And he's out. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Gets up again here, but hurting. Oh! He's out! Oh! Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight reel. We sent it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
The hood still dangerous, goodness gracious, move like the Gracie Club. Don't pay me something, fed everybody, they don't say me nothing. Still back to the bone from fetus. Them man move misleading. Choco, check if he's breathing. Nah, Jeff, I don't think he's breathing. Gully bop, them weave, man leaning. Last man that tried, they're fleeking. Don't talk too much, no more speaking. Man pre-man, a man still scheming. No threats to protect my cleaners. Creep them, beat it, catch man sleeping. So the beef and things not needed, but I had big man turn Jesus.
I'm about to rise. See me better not to twice. Diamonds make you blind. Living my life too soon. I'm about to rise. See me better not to twice. Diamonds make you blind. Living my life.
You know where all that gossip leads. Everybody takes shots at me. I got 101 ops on me, or a response on office leave. Planted season to blossom trees, wiping smiles off of faces, yeah. My aim is so dangerous, goodness gracious me. Name so pepper, I bun your mouth if you speak so foul on me. I beg man step up, I run man down if you try get loud on me. Found a youth, I live forever, you know about my alchemies. But you don't want pressure, no, they don't want that pressure. But there's no cap in me, my head get wet first. I ain't gonna dead verse, rather me dead first. I drop down head first. My bro got something to check if your man them's legs work. Born in the network, more focus all on my net worth than the diamonds all on your neck worth. You wear jewels that you...
And coming up next is the UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier, when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly something special.
I don't think he can take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So
in
this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. All right, so here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov. His future in all likelihood is in the UFC Hall of Fame, but his present is this fight right now, once again taking on a fellow top 10 155-pound fighter.
And when you've done everything that Khabib has done, that's all you see, is the best the business has to offer. Yeah. And after the McGregor fight, his star shined more brightly than he ever could have imagined. I know how humble Khabib is. I know how much he loves to live in privacy. Right. I understand that, but when you beat Conor McGregor in the way that he did, he became an international icon, and it shows as you watch him in his pursuits of just opportunities and everything. But nothing is available to Khabib if he does not take care of business in this octagon. And every time he steps foot there, he does exactly that. One of the most dominant fighters the UFC has ever seen.
Going into that Conor McGregor fight, UFC 229, October of 2018, had about 4 million Instagram followers.
Yes.
How about 15 million? You got some catching up.
I mean, the next day, he was up to 10. It was unbelievable. That's what happens when you fight Conor McGregor, and you beat him.
Most lightweights say, top to bottom, the toughest matchup for them in this division is Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out O2 Arena in London, England, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, KHAMZAT for And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. It's going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission. Watch triangle.
And he's out. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Nurmagomedov gets back up, and pretty quickly, I might add. Just misses there with the left. Quick entry to get it on a single.
That was a great single. Oh. Nice big takedown. What a technique. What a takedown. Great high-impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the broadcast.
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John.
That's right. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
That knee hurt him.
Throwing haymakers out of the exchange. Nice job to land the kick to the body there by Nurmagomedov. Hook is there again. Oh! Huge kick to the head. Oh! Just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And potentially a critical takedown here. Gets the elbow up into the target. Well, he continues to mix it up beautifully here on the feet. Working on a choke here, potentially. Nurmagomedov gets back up again. Oh. An elbow! So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You don't recover from two of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike.
Sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this tape.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good. Oh, defense into offense there.
The biggest shot that he's landed all.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside to a high crotch. Takes him for a ride. Slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that could have been
Not me.
I knew that was coming. Close guard. Back to his feet. Got the single collar tie. And they separate. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
3 minutes to go in round 2. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big one to the head.
Just out of range with that left hook. 38 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Oh, a violent strike to the body. This
fight is supposed to be stopped. That was a massive shot to the body.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
And they both stand up. Oh, there he goes, transitioning to the back in the clinch. Well done.
Fantastic takedown.
Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is, and he's going to attack a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you've got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game...
Jump that round. But you're all right. I'm going to get back out there and put it on him now. It's a little pace.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, that's the right to score. How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now.
He's out!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 29 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so there he is.
You're musically spinning blanks, you're infertile. Commercial while we administer God's gift. Better listen to spinning of Sinister and Rob Swift.
The hard copy, the best by far. Represent things you never heard of. Supreme force, the ultimate force. The hard copy, the best cutting things, cutting things. Supreme force, the ultimate force.
No man's land, catch these hands, you can't stand to the force of the musical power at our command. Split in an atom, vibration, walking destruction, creation, spinning planetary rings, rocking with the constellations.
Rolling north, underground heads.
Sinister,
serving out cold west.
better get medical professional on call. Ain't no politicking, no Bernie, no Ron Paul. Schmoes with no flows or skills who want it all. Getting stuffed in the tube and shot like cannonballs. DMT
is a lyrical terrorist. DMT is a lyrical terroristic stage fright.
DJ rap, where that real hip hop at? Bring it back. Sacrificing the genre to make a couple dollars. Label hold the leash, the chain, it's just a platinum collar.
The hard copy, the best by far.
All right, coming up next, the wait is over. We get to this matchup for the UFC welterweight division title. Well, a long winning streak may guarantee you a title fight in other divisions. Certainly doesn't at 170 pounds. But now, with all the contenders behind him, there is one man left standing. It is this man, the #1 welterweight contender, now getting his shot at the dominant champion. And he believes without a shadow of a doubt that he is the best 170 in the world. And he is out to prove it right here, right now. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and in a division that has so much depth in that top 15, it's even more remarkable that this man has remained the hunted. The question tonight, with a powerful challenger out of that blue corner, can he walk away and still? Tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. More than 5 years apart, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Now here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden. Introducing the challenger, KHAMZAT CHIMAEV. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 35 wins, 14 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Jorge
This is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, go back to your corners, come out fighting.
You ready?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good to me.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hands. If you're in the clinch, you go to the body, that's the best thing. You keep on.
All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory. If he couldn't get takedowns, that is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have. Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
All right, so he postures up. Nicely done. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Side control now. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really...
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Down into his mouth.
Masvidal's got his back now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Back to the feet now. So we pull up the stats for you now. 32 total strikes have found the mark for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now Masvidal's got the tie clinched. Let's see what he can do. Blocks the shot.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee. Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
And both guys really throwing with authority. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lots for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
Second round underway.
Big punch land.
Ooh. Oh, lands the double jab. Those are going to start to take their effect. Well, for years, Tyron Woodley had said Jorge Masvidal.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single...
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one? Over and over, he lands a big body kick.
Well, the numbers continue to pile up. 54 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. Not a whole lot of misses by my count. Unofficially, 77% accuracy in this one against Jorge Masvidal.
Look at the whip action.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up? Beautiful level change. Leads to the takedown.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi. Now, the guy's attacking a triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Single collar tie now. Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you gotta think that's something that's gonna give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
He's gonna start looking to land big shots from the top.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Oh, Masvidal in a real flow here, sticking and moving. Crowd is like just reacting every time he moves.
Masvidal now has the crowd eating out of his hands. The one thing about Jorge that makes him so difficult to deal with is he never allows you to trap him. When you think you got him try to get for a takedown, he evades and escapes. He's a phenomenal fighter.
Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming. All right, so we're in the clinch. Not anymore. Beautiful trip to get this fight to the ground, he said.
No effort, John. No effort. When you do it right, it takes no effort. And this young man just did it right.
Oh, that's nice strikes. 79 total strikes have found the mark for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And a pretty good connection rate as well, DC, landing with... Oh, strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
Take it down, tough. Take it down, tough. Over and over.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
You gotta be careful, armbar.
Incredible job defensively to fend off the armbar and slam his opponent to the canvas.
Oh, he's attacking choke now.
Got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
Make him block some punches.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing. Punch over the top. I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Takedown defense holds up. And there comes the separation now. Whoa! He's out! Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Jorge
Gamebred, ladies and gentlemen, what a career this guy has had, and he proved once again tonight that he is far from finished. I think I need a Gamebred.